All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Ask Hypnotica, your chance to ask any question that hopefully I have the answer to. We're going to get right into it because your time's valuable, my time's valuable, and this is my chance to give a little bit more back to guys that may not have the money to do a full consultation, but I'm going to do my best to help you out personally and give you hopefully some advice that you can use. Let's just go right into it. This is from Kyle from San Saba, Texas. He writes, I used to go to the gym religiously and eat right. It's a good thing. You should. Now, I have fallen off. How do I get back to the gym, stay motivated, and focus on going to the gym and eating right? Well, this is an absolute lifestyle change that you're going to want to go for, but it doesn't have to be a big, grandiose deal all at once. I am a firm believer in baby steps, and sometimes you just got to get yourself into the habit of doing something different than you used to, because if you, let's just say you're in the habit of sitting down and watching TV, well, you're in the habit of doing that, and you're not in the habit of going to the gym. So if you could get in the habit of going to the gym and stay out of the habit of sitting on the couch and watching TV, that's going to move you in the right direction. Now, just breaking a pattern is going to have a major effect on your life. Sometimes, and listen, I've been working out for like 25 years, or maybe even longer than that now. I started when I was 15. I'm 44 years old, so you do the math, okay? I didn't do too well in math. I'm more of a life science kind of guy. PE, physical education, sexual education, stuff like that. Anyways, the point I'm making is, listen, I've had to trick myself plenty times. The trick to absolutely working out is consistency. Nothing beats consistency. And not all the time when you're first getting started do you have that awesome energy, which you're going to get as soon as you go. Everyone knows that when you work out for a couple weeks, you're back in groove, man, and you got it. But the first 2 weeks pretty much sucks. So when you're getting out and getting back into it, a lot of times, like let's just say that you want to go to the gym. Sometimes, and I've done this before, trust me, like I did not feel like working out. There was times where I took a little hiatus off and I had to get back, and it was just, every day I thought, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. But the point is, the trick is just get there, okay? And I'll tell you a few of the tricks that I do. Now, I am not a proponent of energy drinks at all. I've gone through my phase. I've tested them out. I've been there. I've done that. I just know what it does for your health, so I don't do it anymore. However, lots of people aren't there. Sometimes I've tricked myself. I said, you know what? I got up first thing in the morning. I took an energy drink, one of those little scoops, took an energy drink because I knew if I didn't go to the gym, I'd be tweaking around, and that's not a good feeling. So, that was one way I tricked myself into. The other thing is get yourself established and ready to go. Let's say it's the night before, and you're thinking, okay, I got to go to the gym. Man, get your stuff ready. Get your shorts ready, your sweats ready, your shoes ready. Get it ready. So the first thing you do when you get up out of bed, if you're work out at that time, is basically get your clothes on and go. Just get in the car and go. That's if you're going to a gym. And sometimes, like maybe you don't want to be there for an hour and a half the first time. I've actually gone into the gym and did one set, okay, and turned around and left. But what that did was it actually established me breaking the routine of dicking around and not doing anything to going to the gym. Next day, I was like, okay, that pattern is starting to build. And every time you start to do a new pattern, you build what they call the myelin. The myelin is like the sheath that goes around your nerve impulses. And every time you do a behavior, it gets stronger and it gets faster until it's basically an unconscious movement. So some of the tricks I would also say is basically just go to the gym. Go there. You don't have the energy. Just do one set, walk out, give yourself a pat on the back. Cool. You're making strides. Next day, go there, do a couple more sets. And usually by the end of a week, you start to find your groove. And once you get your groove, man, you're back in the game and ready to go. Now, that's if you're working out. Make sure you're not overtraining too. A lot of guys overtrain way too much, and then they go back to the gym. It's just like their body's burned out, and they just don't do it. I basically the way I work out is I basically just do one body part a week. I do Monday, chest, back Tuesday, arms Wednesday, shoulders Thursday. I do a lot of cardio, and I'll do a little bit of legs in between. Unfortunately through football, I kind of whacked my knees out a little bit in wrestling, so it's not really I'm not a big squat type of guy, but I will do cardio and elliptical and stuff like that. So, those are other things that you can do if you're doing that. Just, understand where you're coming from and what got you out of the gym in the first place. And maybe if it was overtraining, your body's just like, hey man, ease back a little bit. Another thing that you want to think about when you go to the gym is, like cardio. A lot of guys hate cardio. There's lots of different ways to do cardio. I believe cardio is a good thing because it basically moves the blood around your body, and you want circulation. The more you circulate blood throughout your body, the more you bring life to parts of your body. But I don't look at it as working out. I look at it as study time, active learning, because every time I go to the gym, I'll put a seminar on, man. There's all kinds of things you can learn, something that's useful, it's educational, and what I do is I basically will sit there and I will watch a seminar a day. Now, at the end of a year, that's 365 seminars. That's a lot of learning. Okay, times that by 10 years, you're doing better than the guy who's just listening to music or dicking around or whatever he's doing. So think about how can you actually incorporate education, because education, nothing beats education, especially self-education. You got YouTube out there, man, use it. It's a brilliant thing. So if you're going to the gym, you're going to notice that, hey, you're getting healthier, you're getting smarter. There's just lots of cool things you can do. And the eating right thing is the best thing to do is just take one thing, start small, take one thing and just eliminate it from your diet. If it's soda, replace it with herbal tea, replace it with water, replace it with lemon and cayenne pepper or whatever, but anything's better than that. And start small. And like I said, then take out, if obviously I'm a vegan, take out something like meat, no more hot dogs. Replace hot dogs with a hamburger if you want, whatever it is, but just get away from the processed foods and then, start to wean yourself down to a more healthy diet. There's lots of different levels on the scale of how nutritionally aware you're going to be. So, eating processed foods and hamburgers and hot dogs is way down here, but eating grass-fed meat is a little bit better over here. So, make that step. And then from there, you can eliminate meat if you like, and then you just keep on going up. Everything is going to have a better and better output and reaction to your body. So, and also get a little bit of a vision, or pick an event or something. Like one of the things that I used to do to kind of get me motivated into extraordinary shape, especially around, the summertime is, obviously Comic-Con. I played Comic-Con there for the last 15 years. I don't get paid for it. I just do it because it's a good time. I get social. It's fun. But it forces me to get in a little bit better shape than used to. So if you could pick something that, maybe it's a competition, maybe it's you got to go on vacation, whatever it is, but pick an event and then just kind of visualize yourself, being that healthy. Listen, health is number one. Without health, you ain't shit. I don't give a shit if you got $1 million. You ain't got your health, you ain't have anything. And people will say the way you eat now will show you what you look like in 10 years. So understand that we are in a very powerful phase. We've got so many toxins going into our body. The equation is basically this. Toxins going in is less than toxins going out. And you could get toxins out through good eating, live food eating, raw food eating. There's so many different ways. So take a good look at yourself, Kyle. Look at yourself in the mirror. Okay, take off all your clothes. Look at yourself in the mirror. Are you happy with that? And if you're not happy with that, let's start now. Let's get your ass moving in gear because it's going to be worth it. Anyone can get in pretty good shape within 6 months. And a basic concept is for every year you haven't worked out, expect about a month it's going to take to kind of get your body back in motion. So if you haven't worked out for 6 years, it's going to take about 6 months to get your body in a good routine and back on functioning pretty well. And a couple other things I want to talk about, Kyle, is consistency. I know I benched on it a little bit, but I went back and I looked at the video. I'm like, let me add this in because it's super important. Look, man, some days everything comes in cycles. Sometimes you're just on point for like a month, and sometimes, like I said, you can just go in the gym and just get through it. Like there's times right now where I'll work out every single body part every single day, but I just go do 1 or 2 sets because maybe I'm just not in the mode, I'm busy, I got other things going, but I keep a constant stimulation on the muscles. And then sometimes if I'm just starting to work out, I don't do, like I said, I know I talked a little bit about doing one body part a week, but if you're first starting out, maybe I'll do 3 sets per body part 4 times a week. So Monday I'll do my whole entire body, but I'm only doing 3 sets. I'm just letting my body know, hey bro, get ready because we're going into the gym and I don't want to be sore for too long. So it's just kind of prepping yourself. Don't do anything, man. Like I said, baby steps. Your body likes baby steps. And then after, maybe 2 weeks of doing, going to the gym, working your whole entire body 3 to 4 times a week, then it's kind of getting a little bit better. Then you can add a set. And the next thing you know, you can jump to like maybe 2 times a week, your whole body, but do a little bit more sets, do a little bit more weight. And then, like I said, when you get to the other phase and, once a week, then you hit it hard and you do good. There's lots of different techniques and phases. I like this one. It's always worked out pretty well for me. So just remember that. Now, here's another thing I want to bring up, why working out is extremely important for you. if you've never read the book called Spark, it's an amazing book. They basically, this is going to be your synopsis here. Basically, there's a high school in the Midwest, and what they did is they added exercise, got the heart rate up to 80%, and they did that like zero period before school happened. Now, this high school basically went from being pretty much unknown in testing and math and sciences to number one in the world after 1 year of putting this in, because it gets your body thinking right, it gets the dopamine levels up, the serotonin levels are good. There's so much benefit from working out and exercising that it's a natural part of it. Think about this. We have, from the beginning of time, basically, up till about maybe, 100 years ago, whenever the Industrial Revolution began, we basically were working out. Like I said, we were in there, we're doing farm work, we're moving stuff around. We are a physical species, okay? So remember that. It's a big slap in the face to evolution. That's why there's so many sick people these days, because nobody is really taking to heart, all these hundreds of thousands and who knows, millions of years on the evolutionary phase about how our body was built. If you're not working out, you're basically saying, hey, screw you, evolution. And evolution is going to say, yeah, well, screw you back, bro, because you're going to the hospital, you're dead, okay? Remember, working out is healthy. Working out is what we are meant to do. We're meant to work out. If you're sitting on the couch and being a fat ass, lazy dick boy or dick girl, slap yourself in the face, because you're screwing with evolution, and evolution don't play that game. So, once again, go to the gym. Get your ass in there. You're going to feel amazing afterwards. In fact, you know what? I don't even know if you know this, but people that have light to moderate depression, just by getting exercise and doing cardio, half of it disappears. Like half the people that had that, it's gone, okay? Especially this day and age. There's a lot of stuff going on. Get to the gym, feel good, feel amazing, and you're going to love yourself for it, because I don't know one person who ever went to the gym and afterwards said, damn, I wish I didn't go to the gym. So just remember that. And like I said, Kyle, get to the gym, eat better, and you'll feel amazing. And that will transfer in all areas of your life, cross-contextualize, and you will become healthier, my friend. Go for it.